Hi, I'm Dr. Leif Smith, and one of the things that really drives me crazy in my work with individuals from all walks of life, with some of the best athletes, some of the most successful people in the world, one of the things that drives me the most crazy is when they start talking about diets. Why does that drive me crazy? Well, first of all, diets don't work. If they did work, why would we have so many of them? Right? So today, I want to give you 4 reasons why your diet is not working for you and give you some alternatives to dieting in general. So the first reason why diets don't work is because you have unrealistic expectations. This can come from a lot of places. Maybe you are not knowledgeable about nutrition, and so you don't have the right mindset going into a diet. Maybe you are knowledgeable, but you're too impatient. And so you have unrealistic expectations about how much weight you can lose in what time period. Having unrealistic expectations sets you up for failure right away. Expecting to go to the gym starting in January when you haven't gone to the gym in years and expecting yourself to lose 20 pounds a month on the grapefruit juice diet is not really realistic, right? There's a lot of things that go into being healthy. And by the way, why are we emphasizing diets in general instead of healthy lifestyle change? But the first reason why diets in general don't work, not just yours, but everybody else's, I should say, is because they have unrealistic expectations of themselves. Now, the second reason that diets don't work in general is because the environment is not supportive. Now, by that, I mean you're not having the right people doing the right things around you. The environment is not set up for you to be on a diet. You're wanting to diet, you're wanting to lose weight, you're wanting to eat healthier, but yet you're going home to a pantry full of bad foods or foods that are bad for you. Or you're wanting to lose weight, but you're not educated. And so you're not educated about nutrition. What are good calories? What are bad calories? What are good fats? What are bad fats? Yada, yada. And then you go home to a pantry full of all those foods, and you don't know which ones are the right ones to be eating. You just try to eat less of everything. That's not going to work. And then you have a spouse or a partner or a brother or a sister or a roommate or a lover who is not supportive of what you are trying to do. They're not on a diet either. You're on the diet. They're not on the diet. Can you see how this can be a problem? The environment needs to be set up to help you win, to win the game of dieting, if that's what you're going to do. And for most people, the environment is not a supportive environment. Now, the third reason why most diets don't work is because people have this all or nothing mindset. Either they're going to be successful, they're going to lose all the weight, or that it's a failure. Or they are a failure, I should say. That kind of a mindset, this all or nothing thinking, I've talked about it in other videos. And you can see some of those videos right here. But what I'm talking about here is all or nothing thinking, thinking either success or failure, and that's it on my diet. Doesn't work, that sets you up to fail. What if your diet plan is to lose 30 pounds? To get that beach body back, right? To get 1 ab, to get 2 abs, 3 abs, 4 abs, whatever. To be able to see them again, to know you have them. I don't care. What if that is your goal? Okay? What if your goal is to get a 6-pack, but you only get a 4-pack? What if your goal is to lose 30 pounds and you only lose 10? Are you a failure? Have you failed at this diet? Should you give up? No, of course not. That's success in anybody's book. But not the way we usually set it up. We usually set it up is all or nothing. If I don't get that 30 pounds, if I don't get that beach body, it's a failure. It's not successful. That puts way too much pressure on you. And when you put pressure on yourself, you're going to crack eventually. Okay, the last reason, reason number 4, why diets don't work. You have an unrealistic time frame for what you're trying to achieve. It took a while for your body to get into the shape that it is now. Physiologically, it just took a while. It didn't happen overnight. You didn't gain that weight overnight. You didn't lose the tone, the muscle tone, overnight. It took a while to get where you're at. So why are you trying to undo it in a week? Why are you trying to undo it in 3 months when you've been like this your whole life? That's not a realistic time frame. And it brings me to my next issue, I guess, which is number 5, which is the bonus reason why diets don't work, is because we need to change our lifestyle, not just temporary behaviors. If you really want to lose weight and be healthy, those are great things to work towards. But it needs to be a lifestyle. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Trying to do this for short periods of time, a month, 2 months, a week, and calling it a diet where you starve yourself and you try to just eat less calories and lose weight, you might be successful in losing weight short term, but I guarantee you, I know what's going to happen when you go back to the old habits, eating the old food in the old quantities. You're going to gain all that weight back and more. That's what happens. So, bonus tip number 5 is you need to make it a lifestyle if you really want to get healthier. Don't think of it as a diet. That's why I can't stand when people say, oh, I'm going on a diet. That really drives me bonkers because diets don't work. And they don't work because of the 5 reasons I just gave you. If you want more information, I'm Dr. Leif Smith, and I'm happy to help. Let me know. Drop a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, I should say, now is a great time to join my community.